Hi there, thanks for joining me at Anne's Space. In this video I continue on my short trip away from Brisbane. Last time I shared my time at Goombara, a section of Main Range National Park, and I continued west heading off into some small towns. I went to Elora, Leyburn, Nobby, and also stopped at these memorials, so I'll share those with you. Look at that sky, isn't that amazing? Another beautiful day. And I've come from Elora, where I spent last night, to Leyburn. Now Leyburn's famous for those people who do motor racing because it did a sprint, which is world famous, because the area is very flat. And I don't know much more about it than that, but this is one of the racetracks. So I did learn a little bit more about the race. There was a few signs around. So it's basically a road race, but they do have this racetrack as well. But what I loved here was the beautiful artwork along this wall and scattered around the township itself. It was just so well done. And yeah, I couldn't help but video pretty much all of it. So I'm a bit of a fan of street libraries, and I heard that Leyburn had one, and it's only open twice a week, and I lucked it. It's open today. Now seriously, isn't this the best street library you've ever seen? It just seemed like a real library, but I dropped some books off and I picked some books up, and yeah, one happy camper, that's for sure. I often take photos of churches as I travel, but I really like the way this wooden cross was carved into the old tree stump. And then yeah, this is a bit back to front of taking a video of a church, but yes, it was another very attractive church. Unfortunately, it was locked, so I couldn't go inside and check it out, but it was just sitting there all on its own. Certainly there are some really fantastic free camping areas. Now this is on the edge of where I camped at Leyburn. It was a huge big paddock, but I parked right by the river and it was just perfect for overnight. There was just I think 3 other campers there, but I had a wonderful night just sitting, relaxing, and then it was back on the road again. Well, good morning. I've just left Leyburn, and about 20 minutes from Leyburn is Passmore's Reserve. Huge area right by the Condamine River, or a tributary of. And it looks like a fantastic place to stop. I don't think I'll stop here tonight. I have my own toilet and shower, as you probably realise, but there are no amenities here, and there's another town further on called Nobby. So I'm going to chill out here for a couple of hours, maybe read my book, go for a wander, and then carry on. But look at this. Isn't this beautiful? And I'll take some more videos as I wander around. So I could park here the night, and maybe if I meet some really nice people as I wander around, I will. I haven't actually chatted to many people at all on this trip. Where I was in Leyburn, there was 3 solo campers, all with caravans, all definitely keeping their distance. One wouldn't even make eye contact, so no waves from them. So we'll see what these people like here at Passmore's. So there's lots of little circles off the main track and lots of rubbish bins, and it looks all really very clean here, which is really good. And here in Australia we have a name for these gum trees. You'll see there that a big branch is broken off. So we call these widow makers, and I know of many people who have had their vehicles damaged and tents damaged, and there's even been deaths from these huge branches coming down. So there's heaps and heaps of places to pull over here. Just one thing to remember though, this is in an area of southeast Queensland with the black dirt. So if it's going to be wet, you definitely want to keep on the gravel road, because you pull off, you might not get back on the road because black dirt is just like glue to your tyres. And this is the black dirt that I was talking about. It looks so innocent now, but when it's wet, oh my goodness. And if you saw my previous video, when I was staying at Cecil Plains, there was this same dirt and I was really worried that I was going to get stuck. So although there was a few other campers at Passmore's Reserve, I didn't actually see any people, which was really weird. They must have been inside their vehicles, perhaps watching a movie or something. But I carried on. I stopped at Clifton for a quick look and then on to Nobby's. Another cute little town to stay in the night. This is called Nobby. And it's not far from a privately owned zoo. Never been there. Thought I might sometime, but probably be best to do it with my grandchildren. So there's a railway line right beside where I've parked, but this is the railway station. Very cute. So the train still does run through here. It actually goes through, I think it was 20 to 2. That was in the middle of the night, but there are some old artifacts and so forth left around the place, and I camped right near this weighbridge, which was actually right near the public toilet, so very handy. And there is also fresh water, so I could fill up my tanks. There is no toilet dump area here. Now the nearest one's Clifton, which is like literally 10 minutes down the road. So I did some nice walks around the streets again, saw beautiful churches and a few other things. It was just lovely and quiet. It wasn't too hot when I was there, and so that was really good. And then it was back on the road again. Again, not very far to drive. I ended up taking a back road which cuts a big corner and also cuts off going down the Toowoomba range. So I'll share that with you here. Another beautiful camping site. This is Tees Memorial, and somewhere that I've camped before. It's on a back road between Warwick and Gatton, and it's just beautiful. I wasn't sure whether I was going to stay here, but once I pulled up, I'm like, yep, it's a no-brainer. So I have actually met up with Neville. He stopped here briefly. He also has a Jayco camper, very similar to mine. So it was lovely to chat to someone else with the same vehicle. But I'll show you around quickly and I'll show you why I've decided to stay here for the night. So that was my last stop on my 8-night trip away from Brisbane. It was just about an hour and a half to get back to my daughter's where she lives in Brisbane and do some more grandmother things. Now, thank you for watching my video. I certainly enjoy sharing my travels with you. Being solo, talking to my camera is actually a very calming thing for me to do. And I just really like to be able to share and Also, I like a bit of feedback, so if you've got anything to say, try and be nice. I am a senior, I am not a photographer. But anyway, thanks for watching till the end, and until next time, bye for now.